I love street art. Why don't you guys like
This
street
is not
art?
street art.
This
looks
is
like just
garbage.
tagging.
These aren't
This
beautiful murals.
This is just tagging. This is not a mural.
So it's just a quick tag.
And spare me the street art. Number one, murals, Greg, look.
Oh, so trashy.
Number two.
Come on, you guys.
Number two.
All right, another hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Woody, Greg, Menace, Gina Grad.
Yeah.
Phones open. 877-44-WOODY. Send us a text over to 22987. Cheers and jeers. We'll start with you, Menace.
Yes, I traveled to San Diego, California, and God, it was so much fun. Great ballpark, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I
Is
guess,
that Petco?
Petco Park?
I never been there for a baseball game, just popped in for a little bit. But I was mainly there for...
Did you go to the game or not?
I did.
Oh.
I popped
okay,
in there
when you say
for...
you popped, I thought you were like went like a tour.
Yeah, just dropped in.
Yeah. Yep, I went there for the game, Blue Jays versus Padres. And Blue Jays were crushing the game that I was there. But the main reason I was in San Diego was for SeaWorld. And SeaWorld is just the best, man. Overall, overall experience, coasters, food quality, just awesome time. E40 was performing. They have these concert series that are just blowing up on social media. I think like next weekend they have Ashanti playing. It's super, super fun. But one of the top experiences of my life. I got to go into the penguin
That's what
exhibit.
I was hoping to hear.
Yeah, dude, it was mind blowing. It was like being on the surface of the moon because right now it's like their winter season, so they had all the lights off and just little red lights here and there, and it was the best time ever.
Do penguins make noise?
They
Are they
do,
caw-caw?
but they were pretty quiet when I was in
Okay.
there. But
Wait.
huge penguins too.
Penguins are cute and everything. Did you say E40
Yep.
performed at SeaWorld?
Yeah.
That's like this guy.
Yeah. The Yin Yang Twins have been performing.
That's so
Soldier
funny.
Boy.
Yeah.
It's
I
all
wouldn't have
over
expected-
social media.
I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, it was amazing. But later that night, I didn't
People
go.
twerking at SeaWorld?
Next to the giraffes?
Yeah.
I mean, the whales.
Dude, yeah, their concert series are crushing, dude. Like, it's just taking over.
I mean, it'd be a fun show. I just wouldn't have expected to see it at
E40?
SeaWorld.
Yeah,
Next to the dolphin tank. Family entertainment.
Go check it out, dude. It's the best.
From the window, like not this. That's not who this is. But I'm saying like a concert
That
like that.
vibe.
From the window to the wall.
Poppin'.
They've been doing like all this 2000 kind of like nostalgia.
Throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people have been loving it.
Yeah.
It's so good. I ended up wrapping up the night and going to bed early, but our friend Julianne was with us, and she went out with Tyler, and they went to emo night, and Julianne went in the pit and got knocked out.
What?
First of all, there's a pit at emo night.
Yeah, they have a little circle pit going
Yeah?
on. It's on video too, where I guess she just gets shoved by some dude to the ground.
Yeah.
And I think she chipped her teeth.
Oh my God.
So we're doing the thing like me, Randy was also with us. We're standing in the back, right, with Spicy Nacho, and we see Julianne go in, and this thing is like the tamest pit I've ever
it's an
seen.
emo show.
Everyone's
So-
just sad.
Yeah, so
Right.
she goes in, she's like having a good time, and then we don't see her. We're like, well, where did she go? So Randy happens to be filming the whole thing. We go back, we look at the tape. She gets shoved to the ground by some long-haired person right behind her. And I mean,
Bort.
she eats it. Dude, she ends up picking at her teeth all night like she's a crack addict. Like we couldn't figure out what was wrong. And then she said she woke up the next morning and realized the back of her two front teeth were chipped. So she got
Yeah, you
jacked
watch the
up.
video,
push her?
and she's just dancing, and then boom,
Yeah.
just
Oh my
disappears.
God.
She got to go home and tell her kids all about it.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Mommy was in the pit.
Don't
Yep.
do what mommy does.
Yeah, very exciting weekend.
Someone
My-
else's mom went and told their kids they went to the E40 show at SeaWorld.
Yeah,
You went there without me?
it was lit. Look it up on social media. E40 SeaWorld. So much fun. All right. So my jeers though is I was probably on my second day of Invisalign. Holy crap, dude. I met a listener like 2 weeks before I got Invisalign, and they said the first 3 days might be brutal, and they were not wrong. At
Yeah.
least for me. I know other people have had other experiences and it hasn't been bad for them. I don't know. Maybe Sammy just got her Invisalign. Maybe it wasn't bad, but mine, Jesus, man.
Did you have braces?
I can't even think straight. I had braces, yeah, but I just didn't wear my retainer.
Yeah, but like when you first got braces, when they first put them
Oh,
on,
they
or
tightened
after
it?
you,
Yeah.
or after every orthodontist
Yeah,
appointment,
they
you went for the
tighten it.
checkup. Right, they would like change something around, and those next few days were always brutal because
Dude.
Like
you're
drooling.
well,
and
you're
it
moving your
hurts.
teeth.
Yeah.
I couldn't
so
stop
it's-
thinking about
Yeah,
it,
it's pain.
dude. Like, I
Did
was.
any amount of Advil make a difference? Or
No,
no?
I was just on another planet. It just felt so bad. But I ended up going to CVS and they had like this numbing stick, and it tastes like
an Orajel kind of
yeah,
stuff.
you should get it, Woody, because you love that kind of stuff.
Just for
And-
funsies.
Yeah, it felt like
Need it or not?
like a dentist's office kind of
Really?
thing. Yeah.
No, I like the Novocaine part that I like is how you touch your own face and it's like you're touching a different person altogether.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Like because
It's
you can't.
so weird that you like that.
I know.
Yeah. It's the worst.
I don't know. I think it's a fun sensation.
And then you bite your cheek and you
I
don't
wouldn't-
even feel it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that all the time,
Ugh.
but knowing that it's temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my only Jeers dealing with Invisalign pain.
Is it in now?
No, I can't wear it during the show. I tried a little bit, and
Like, hey guys.
I mean, I'm already handicapped on speaking, so I don't need another
Yeah.
one.
All right, Sammy, you got Invisalign. You wear
Yes.
it during the show, though, right?
I do, yeah.
I saw a couple comments on social media. Like, is Sammy wearing Invisalign?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can tell? I can't really tell.
Can't
Yeah.
tell at all.
Yeah. Are you same experience as Menace with the pain?
No, mine wasn't that bad. I did take ibuprofen before I went to get my first Invisalign tray, and it did feel like you got your braces tightened, but not like the first time I ever had braces and
Right.
that much pain. Not at all.
Yeah, but she has a really small adjustment. Like her teeth are already
Yeah.
pretty much
Or
straight.
yours jacked? Menace?
Yeah, mine just
Really?
I had the front gap started
Like a
happening.
Michael Strahan?
yeah,
kinda gap?
So I just want to fix that. They said it will take 4 months for me.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's only going to be 3 months. And Menace, my question for you is, how long did you have braces for when you had them?
Probably 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had braces for 6 years.
That's
Wow.
And I think that's why it just doesn't faze me. Nothing bothers me about having things done in my mouth, things moving around.
Hear that?
Nice.
Hear
Oh, there we
that?
go, Bort.
Totally.
All right, Bort. There we go. There's your clip. You did that to yourself, Sammy.
But like
New
the
commercial coming at you.
yeah, you
the
did that to
pain
yourself.
associated with it, I guess, and there's brackets too for when you have the tray in that are there even when you don't have the tray in, if you're eating or something like that, and that really bothers a lot of people on the inside of their mouth, and it doesn't for me.
So the thing with kids now, they'll do them in phases and stages. So,
Oh, it's so
for both of my
crazy.
kids, they had them on for a while, then they take them off, and they wait some more time, then they put them back on.
Really?
What a pain in the ass.
So that
Wow.
That
that's
sucks.
what
And
they were.
so and it goes so that first stage happens earlier, way earlier than we ever had it because it was not till 13 or so.
For some kids, they do their baby teeth. And I've never seen that
Oh,
before.
wow.
Yeah, the kids' friends have it on their baby teeth, I guess, hoping the other ones will just fall in line.
I don't think it was for the kids' baby teeth, but I mean it was like younger than
Yeah.
I had the braces because I guess that early everything's still more pliable. And so they
Okay.
can it's easier to move things and do things if there's bigger adjustments to be
Yeah.
made. And then they wait, I think, until more of the adult teeth come in. That's I think what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
And then they put the braces on again. So there's
Oy.
braces,
Wow.
gap, braces.
So that's what was supposed to happen to me, which is how I ended up with them on for 6 years. Because they put them on for my top 4 front teeth, and there was some on the bottom too. And they were waiting for 2 of my teeth to come in on the sides. And so I only had 4 teeth up top until I was a junior.
What?
Because they pulled teeth
No,
when
no,
I
no,
was in 4th grade.
No, you don't mean that you only had 4 teeth. You meant only 4 teeth in braces.
No, I only had 4 teeth up top.
What?
Only 4 teeth and braces too. But I mean, I had the molars, but
Oh,
the
okay,
ones on
that's
the
what-
side of
okay.
the 4,
Yeah.
if I smiled,
picturing
you
her like a
only
beaver.
saw-
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. I was trying to help.
Yeah.
No, I only had 4.
Yeah, just the 4.
You were
Yeah.
jacked.
Yeah, up top because they pulled those 2 teeth when I was in 4th grade, and then I got a new dentist because we moved, and he decided we were going to keep the braces on the top 4 until the other 2 came in, and that was not until I was a junior.
Wow.
Wow.
You
Damn,
are
girl.
physically, you're a mess.
Yeah.
Like she's always
You
got
know it.
something weird, like
Uh-huh.
something kind of crazy
Yeah.
physically.
And now she's fat.
No,
I
you're
know.
right. That's
Oh,
not gonna help.
You guys don't even get me started. I weighed myself again over the weekend, and I gained another pound.
Oh, no, she's
not Sammy.
To what? Yeah. So what's the new number?
Yeah.
It was 107.3.
Oh my god.
I would be in the
That's my left
hospital.
leg.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be out celebrating.
Yeah.
No, you'd be 6 feet under.
Yeah, I would be
Wait,
so dead.
You're a fat ass with jacked teeth.
I am. I was hoping the 106.7 was the max, and then it's a little bit lower the next time that I go to weigh myself.
God.
No.
Wow.
That's the low end.
So what's your cheer and jeer? Like, is that the jeer? The
That is a
jeers,
Jeers,
weighing
yes.
yourself?
Your obesity is your Jeers, and what's your Cheers?
Yeah.
So my cheers is to that new show 5-Star Weekend with Jennifer Garner. It's on Peacock. So I spent the weekend binging that with my sister, and there was a line in the show. Now there is a cheater in their midst on this show, one of the characters.
Makes you like it more.
Yep.
And
Defender of cheaters, Sammy.
well, also they steal my line in the movie. So cheers to this, but the friend says to the girl who cheats, "You're a good person, but you did a bad thing." Is that not
Sammy,
That's
you should
what
get paid
Sammy's
for
been
that.
saying.
You should get a consulting credit.
I know. Where are my residual
No.
writing credits?
You're not a good person.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's my cheers. Is that I'm not alone.
You're a writer.
Contrary to what everyone in this room makes me.
I just don't understand how you can make the argument that someone's a good person if they're like, if they're a
If they're-
cheater, how they're a good person.
Well,
No.
comparatively,
Right, like you can still be a good person.
and make a big mistake.
Exactly.
So one time they did it one time, and that was it. That's the only. It was like they went out, they had sex that one night.
I'm
Lapse
sure it's
into
happened to
other-
people.
It wasn't like something that went on for a while. They eventually got caught. If it happened one time, you made the mistake and you admit to it and you go, you know what, I really screwed up last night. Then I can see an argument that you could be maybe a good person still at your core. If it's something you did until you got caught, you're not a good person. You
Right.
did it until you got away with it.
Right.
And that makes you a bad person.
Exactly. It shows your character.
Yes. Well, a mistake
So
is
take
I
that,
did it.
Sammy.
I'm saying no. A mistake is that you did it once.
Right.
One
Yeah.
time you had a moment of
Yeah.
weakness, and you made a bad mistake. Not where that moment of weakness carried over, where you had an affair with somebody for a week, a month, a year, whatever,
However long you'd let it go.
until you got caught.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, they're not good in a relationship. I guess my point is that doesn't mean in every area of their life they're a bad person.
Well,
wouldn't-
and
can't
and
be
am
trusted.
And am I wrong? I should Google it before I say it. But wasn't that kind of famously a Martin Luther King thing?
Yeah.
So is he a
Sammy-
bad person?
Oh, really?
Woody?
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
he
Sammy-
was a cheater, right?
Yeah.
That's
Sammy
right.
and Martha.
Martha Luther?
Put your Invisalign
Martha
in.
Luther? Yeah, this is without the Invisalign.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, cheers.
Martha Luther.
My jeers is that I am now living in a house with tech stuff and I can't
Meaning what?
stand it.
Like tech stuff what?
Smart home.
I know. Well, I know. Tech stuff is basically like, so for one example, surround sound, which every time you turn on the TV, you have a separate clicker for the surround sound. So then I have to
annoying,
do that, and I couldn't get it to turn on, and I didn't know why, and it was because the media console, which has a sliding door on it, was slid to the wrong side. So you have to slide it over to the other side. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
No, I don't
Sounds like
that.
a pretty ratchet setup of a surround sound. You know,
I don't
you can
know.
have it done the right way where it is one button
Well,
that
it
turns
sounds like
everything
an-
on.
an
Programs
old
everything.
school
It does
setup.
turn everything
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But it just, the console itself needs to not be blocking the signal, I guess. I don't know.
She's
And-
like, I turned it on and the record player started.
I don't know how remote
this-
controls work. Add it to her list, Greg.
yeah, it just wasn't
No, I've
turning
never
on.
felt closer to Sammy. I get it.
And one of the things, though, that rules about the surround sound is that it's where the TV is, and you can also get it to play in the kitchen. There's speakers in the kitchen; it can play in there too. But I don't know how to do that. Like, that would rule if I could get that to work. I don't know. There's so much going on, and also the TV. Now, the TV isn't super tech. It's a smart TV, but I guess it's older, and so we downloaded an app that's a newer app that you couldn't get on the TV. So I had to use an Xbox controller to be fast forwarding or rewinding and pausing.
Wow, this
Are
setup
we-
sounds completely
You
wrong
serious?
right
You
now.
sound like a guy in college.
Yeah.
He's just messing with you at this point.
I'm like,
Yeah.
is it Roku? Why are
Old
we using
TV,
Xbox?
gross.
Yeah.
Second, Xbox controller to navigate.
Yeah, no,
the
you,
worst.
there's got to be an app for
Are
your
you
phone that you can
15?
use, you know, to at
Yeah.
least like that becomes the remote control where you
Yeah.
just do everything right
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
phone.
Uh-huh.
You can do that at
All of it.
hotels.
If you're an adult, you're not using your Xbox controller to run your TV.
Yeah,
But if you
I
already
go,
have that, then why would you go get something else if you already have a
Because
device
you're
that you can do it
you're
through?
not 15 years old.
because you don't need to be doing three different things with three different remotes. That we have the technology, and it's super easy now to do that kind of thing. You just have to take the time and maybe minimal expense to set it up properly.
Yeah,
How
but
much is a remote?
And I don't do like 3 remotes. I don't do 2 remotes. You got to tell them it's
I have
just the
2
one.
remotes and
No.
a controller.
Nope. Nope.
Like when all this stuff
That's
was
gotta
new and
change.
just coming out, it was different because people were like MacGyvering things together.
Yes.
You know, but now very different situation.
Streamlined.
Super easy.
Everything runs through my Apple TV remote. That's
Wait.
it.
Yeah,
everything.
the same with mine.
Easy enough.
Everything.
But
One
are you-
remote.
Are you telling me that I wouldn't need a separate remote for surround sound? I
Correct.
can just, are you serious?
You don't.
Yeah. Correct.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, it
well,
can't
then
be
we need
done.
to figure this out.
Sibby, your work is beginning.
Like your boyfriend's an Imagineer with Disney.
Yeah, what the
They-
hell?
They are able to create. I know other Imagineers. Like you go to parties at their house, and the party is themed, of course.
Yeah.
And there's lights and music that are synced together.
That's
They're like-
an
Oh, yeah,
excellent
they do
point.
that.
I'm saying,
buddy.
but they can't do anything just simply. They can do all these things that would, even for someone who has some kind of technical, know-how, would be a little bit more difficult.
That is
you
an
know?
excellent point.
But I'm pretty sure that your Imagineer boyfriend
Of all
can
people.
figure out how to get everything onto one remote.
Oh yeah, he can, but that's the problem is that
He
it's not
chooses not to.
difficult for him. Like he's just like, yeah, whatever. Like he
So tell
doesn't
him,
matter.
tell him to use his skill set and
And
put him
simplify.
on one remote for you, or you're moving out.
yeah,
I will.
your
I
TV
will
should be a
let
hologram.
Well, it's been a rough time for Dogs of the Woody Show.
Really?
Man, so Morgan's dog was put down over the weekend.
Yeah.
Her dog Jeffrey, that big giant white dog with the tongue always stuck out.
Great
Poor
Pyrenees.
baby.
Yeah, she would post about him a lot
Yeah.
on her social media. So she took the day off. Mental health day.
Uh-huh.
Get it.
Get it.
That's understandable.
Totally get it.
Greg took some time off when his
took
dog
2
died.
days off.
2 days, yeah.
I should have taken 2 years.
But yeah, so there was that going on. My dog had surgery Thursday of last week because she snapped basically like her, it's the same as like if you broke like your ACL or snapped your
Her and
ACL.
Conor McGregor.
But for the dog version of that. So she had to have surgery, which was pretty involved. And it's a pretty involved recovery. It takes like 2 months
Jesus.
to recover from that.
Is she in a cast or like a bandage?
No.
Dude, I saw a picture of this poor baby. I've never seen a cone of shame that big in my life.
yeah.
I've never seen anything like
She's
it.
got to have the cone of shame on for 2 straight weeks.
It's like
Damn.
it's like
Oh,
8
that
feet
sucks.
out in either
Yeah.
direction. It's crazy.
Yeah, because she can't be allowed at the area. There's no bandage on at this point. They kept her for 2 nights, Thursday night and Friday night and Saturday night. They kept her, and and that time was when they had to have the bandage on. So now the bandage is off, and now it's just a matter of the recovery. But when she gets up and excuse me, you got to like take her outside. There's like this this little thing that goes up under her belly that you use to kind of hold.
Like the hoist.
To kind of help her up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Baby
so
girl.
she's got that going on. And then Menace's dog,
Yeah.
just yesterday, he had to take
Churro. And,
Churro to the vet.
Yeah. And Churro, so last year, Churro went through cancer treatment and then she was all good. Now the cancer's back and we've been giving her cancer treatment again. And I mean, she
What is
acts.
cancer treatment for dogs? Is it like chemo? Like,
Yeah, it's
or is it just
chemo.
like a medication?
It's
Like-
chemo. You take her in like every 2 weeks. to
oh,
get
okay. I was going to
chemo
say, how do they
treatment.
administer it?
Yeah.
With
And then-
IV? Yeah.
Yeah, and she acts perfectly normal, but she's been getting like urinary tract infections. So I don't know. We're just trying to figure all that out, and then so that came back again yesterday, and then she was like puking blood and like peeing blood. So
Yeah.
we put
So
her
it's
on
been
some
a-
new medication. Not good.
It's been a rough time for Dogs of the Woody Show.
Yeah.
Really?
not-
Oh,
yeah.
I have a rough dog, but not, mentally. I mean, not physically, just mentally.
It's for you, though. The dog is fine.
No, the dog couldn't be happier.
Yeah, the dog is perfectly healthy and
Happy
fine.
being
I call her,
psycho.
I've now decided that she's my emotional support demon. I don't know what else to call her.
But
She's a
how's that
demon.
supportive if it's driving you nuts?
I know, it's a joke.
Keeping
but
you from that's because like you were just complaining about that.
Yeah.
Is that your Jeers? I'm
that's
guessing.
my Jeers.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where we put her, in a crate, on the bed, in another room. She hears like ghosts all night and barks at them. I haven't slept through the night in months. I mean, I don't know what she's hearing, but she's going insane.
I think she's just a bitch.
She's a bitch. But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what we do.
Probably
So
just being spoiled and
she's
you know.
spoiled
No
rotten.
consequences.
Yeah.
But if she gets we're working on that too. She's going to puppy preschool this week. But if anyone has, that's what they call it. If anyone has any ideas, please help me. Text me, email me, call me. I don't know how to get her to stop barking at night. I don't know what she's hearing.
Have you tried a sound machine?
We sleep with a sound machine.
Oh, and that doesn't work.
Yeah, and I even have to close the bathroom door because if Dum Dum sees herself in the mirror, she starts barking at that dog.
What about people who put like they have birds? They put the sheet over the cage.
Yeah.
Doesn't
at,
matter.
at night. Like what? Like
We
if
did
you
that.
if you put it over the
Yeah.
crate.
It doesn't stop the sounds. Whatever
No,
she's
I'm saying,
hearing.
but like if she's seeing something or whatever, that
I don't
way
think
it's like
she's
you don't
seeing
see.
anything. I think she's hearing it. It's crazy. So please help me with that. But my cheers was to having literally zero plans. Nothing.
Yeah.
Not a plan. It ruled so hard. I did a little cleaning. I did a little yard work because apparently now I do yard work because of Tiny Tim and his crutches.
Oh yeah,
And,
husband's all cripped because of
Yep.
his surgery.
Yep, his ACL.
All the dogs.
I know.
I get it.
I napped. I watched movies. I did some puppy training just on other stuff. We took walks. We went to Chili's.
It doesn't sound like you're the person to do puppy training.
Why? I'm the only one she listens to.
It doesn't seem that way. Not from what you're just begging for help 2 seconds ago.
For barking at night. That's
I
out
know,
of my
but-
jurisdiction. But I get her to do all kinds of tricks now.
I feel bad for your kid in all this because you said the dog just chases him around all day, biting his ankle.
So
Yeah.
funny.
It would drive me insane.
I've been looking into it, and they said the kids are their favorite chew toy because they move faster, they're smaller, they make more noises. So I've coached him up on what he's supposed to do. I
When
tell
are
him he has to
you-
be a tree.
When are you getting an actual trainer?
This week. I'm taking her to a place, and then here's the thing. Here's my question. I've emailed like 5 different trainers because our area has a lot of them, and a lot of them insist that you board them and like ship them off.
Oh yeah,
boarding
you
school.
send them away for a couple weeks.
So bad. I
yeah.
don't want to ship her away. And
Oh,
it's
do it.
Super expensive.
Yeah,
it.
but do it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
But I thought I wanted someone to come to the house and train all of us.
that's
Well,
a
that could be
waste of
later.
time.
Like do the 2-week boot camp thing, and then
I'm
when
so
she comes
scared.
back, just have it. She'll be fine.
Or PetSmart. They have
That's
those,
what I'm saying. I'm doing
little training things.
I'm doing those too.
Yeah.
But I want someone to come to the house and coach all of us up so we're all consistent.
I've heard a lot about those where you send the dog off for a couple
Yeah.
weeks,
Yeah, I
and
would feel
I
bad
hear
too.
it's
Military
awesome.
school.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, remember during my birthday month, I went to Cesar Milan's compound, and he had
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of those dogs there.
But I would worry that the dog thinks you're abandoning it.
See, me too.
See, you're assigning things.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Two.
she
I mean,
she
they have
she's a
separation
Velcro dog.
anxiety.
Yeah. And I'm working on that. You leave for a little bit, you come back, you give her a treat. I do all of that.
But you could look at it the other way too, Greg, is that you are eventually going to want to go away for a week on a vacation or something where you're not taking the dog. The dog needs, like kids.
Right.
Kids
But
need to
then I
understand.
think about
Parents
that.
also need to understand that you can leave the kid for a few days with a relative or somebody that
It's
you trust.
awesome.
And then you come back and you go, oh, okay, I'm okay. They're okay. Same thing with the animals, that you're not always around because there are going to be times that you want to go do stuff. So,
and
hey, take 2
remember-
weeks. It's 2 weeks.
That's why I
She's
tell
not even
Callie
4 months old.
before we leave, I say, we always come back for you. Don't forget.
Oh no! Now
She's like, okay.
Well, yeah, she's that smart.
now I have another problem because somebody texted in that she's hearing mice and rats.
Oh, yeah.
We have mice and rats in our house.
Whatever.
Probably
It's
knows.
possible.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So we're working on
Don't
that.
worry, it's just rats.
Yeah. All right, Sebas, weekend, cheers, and jeers.
Well, cheers to the man I ran into Sunday morning in a full body red fishnet out tights.
Nice.
He was, I think, nude in his lower section and
Cool.
wearing a bra on top. And I was stopped to cut down a sign that was attached to a pole.
Oh.
He came up to offer me sex, and that was
Oh,
really
nice.
nice.
So
I
sweet.
was him. I was like, oh, babe, so cute.
That's so generous.
I couldn't really. I mean, I knew that he was offering sex just more from his body language because he's kind of
Oh, so
rubbing.
you didn't say.
Well, I think he
That's
might
what
have
he
been on
wanted.
some drugs.
No.
At 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning, because typically, for folks who, if you don't live in certain parts of your particular town, prostitutes, they as the sun comes up there, that's the end of their day, typically.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they punch out.
Right, but this guy, he was
Still out there
He had
grinding.
a fourth wind.
Yeah.
It's just like 8 a.m. People probably going to Sunday school and stuff. And he was out in the middle of the street, just walking around, and he saw me over there, with my angle grinder working on this psychic sign.
Did you review his pricing guide?
I wish I could. I wish he was a little more verbal so that I could have figured those sort of things out.
Right.
I called the cops, of course. I left obviously pretty quickly, but I doubt they showed up. But cheers to his good attitude and
Yeah.
positive human nature.
He's an
Like,
entrepreneur.
Go get
It
it.
sounds like he's a hooker. He's a really go-getter,
Yeah.
and again, usually you're like, male, 5'8", thin, Greg.
Yeah.
I get that so that the full body fishnet stocking looked pretty good on him, quite frankly.
I'm sure it did.
Nice.
I'm sure, especially if he's going commando.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was pubes or what was going on. I learned a technique long ago. When you're around a lot of naked men, as I often am, like at the Folsom Street Fair, is you're looking like 2 feet above their head, so that your peripheral vision isn't catching the crotch. You're not getting wiener shots. So cheers to that, man. Cheers to the mental health, drug abuse, and prostitution problems, unfortunately, we have in this country. Secondary cheers to the guy I saw on the highway Sunday afternoon/evening, just tagging the wall. He stopped. Was this a 14-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy? No, it's a man in a car who pulled over and decided, I'm going to tag just the big brown concrete side. I'm going to spread it. It wasn't doing a Banksy.
Looks great.
Yeah, there's a guy for years who's been tagging all over town, Woody.
Yep.
I hope he dies.
And so we get sent this all the time, and it has nothing to do with us. They eventually, more recently, arrested this guy.
Yeah, they did.
He's 50.
Loser.
That's a 50-year-old man.
You-
Tagging. I understand that it happens. I always just assumed it was like no good youth.
Yes, but this guy, he had a car. He was well into his 20s, if not 30.
But the Woody tagger was 50.
That's insane.
All of you are effing losers, and I literally, I mean this specifically and literally, I hope you die.
Wow.
That is not
Right there with you.
Thank you, Greg.
And if you don't just die, I will assist in
Now,
the death.
So what I did is I saw, because at first you see a guy by a car on the side of the freeway, like, he's changing a tire or something.
Right.
But so I'm just looking at him. I was like, oh no, he's tagging. So what did I do? Get off the next exit, come back around. Woody?
I love street art. Why don't you guys like
This is not street art.
It
This is-
looks
It's
like
just
garbage.
tagging?
These aren't
This
beautiful murals.
is just tagging. This is not a mural.
So it's just a quick tag.
And spare me the street art. Number one, murals, Greg, look.
Oh, so trashy.
Number two.
Come on, you guys.
Number
So
two.
I say
trashy.
I
I love murals.
there's a difference to me. There's
It's a
a difference
low-class, trashy behavior.
It is.
There's a difference to me between what you're talking
Tagging
about
and-
and then just the regular
and the
tagging.
tagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what
Like
that guy was
murals
doing.
is that I don't consider that graffiti.
I don't either.
And even those look
At
half
all.
melted half the time. They're like
Well,
their
yeah.
face.
Some of them don't look
They're
great.
not graffiti because they're usually whatever the word is, sanctioned.
Some of them look
or-
like refrigerator art, like your kid brought home.
Yeah,
And you-
I like it.
yeah,
So
some of it.
I turned around. Unfortunately, this guy was gone because he's like, Sebas, what are you going to do? Well, I would have pulled up behind him in my cool-ass ruler truck. And if he tried anything, he would have been a smear on the pavement. Again, I hope all of you die today. You are worthless. You are a drain on society. You are scum, especially if you're adults.
Jeez.
And Greg
And
supports
you're a
me.
vandal.
And you make the world. You're actively making the world worse
Yep.
for just look at me.
1,000%.
I will
and
say-
that's not an opinion, that's a fact.
Yes.
I will say some of these guys are very talented with a can of spray paint.
This guy was-
like some of the stuff looks really like it's.
You're talking about actual
there's like-
artists, not
dude.
taggers.
No, I mean even some of the tags that I've seen where it's like, okay, whoever did this clearly has like it might be the guy that you see like on Fremont Street in Vegas who's like doing like
Right.
sunset
Yeah.
pictures
Yeah.
and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
And he spins the, thing
planets,
around. He's got like
yeah.
a little like straight edge of cardboard to
Yeah.
make the clean line, and he like blends it with something else. Like it's amazing. We just watched a video of some guy who does artwork with a typewriter.
That was insane.
and it looks like
That guy's good.
It looks like
Yeah.
a super intricate pencil
Sketch.
ink drawing.
But he's also not forcing it on the world.
no.
Right, he's not-
so
but, yeah,
that part of it,
go-
I'm not for.
Go grab an old piece of 2x4 and make all the cool street art you want. You're so
Right.
cool, homie. No, you're a effing loser and a dork.
You know who else I put in that category? You know, certain intersections where they have those yellow pylons that separate lanes, and people put stickers on every single one of them. I don't need to see your damn stickers advertising whatever it
And
your
is.
when does that
band.
ever worked? Like, who's like, a sticker on this
Right.
post office
I'll
box?
one up-
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go there and check this guy out.
That's a
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that for bumper stickers on cars too. Have you ever seen a bumper sticker and go, has it ever motivated you to do something? Like whether it be
To coexist.
let's say it's a Woody Show sticker
Yeah.
and it's on the
Yeah.
back. Like, is there anybody listening who saw somebody's Woody Show All In sticker on a car and that's what made you tune in?
I wonder what that is.
You know, or like if there was a sticker on the wall in like a public restroom or on a pylon in the middle of the
Oh, I
street,
wanna
and you're
check
like,
that out.
oh wow, they're for Greg's Pizza Joint. Did you ever go to Greg's Pizza Joint because you saw the Greg's Pizza Joint sticker on the traffic pylon.
No, but I did once think globally and acted locally.
Get it. And Menace, did you adopt, not shop?
Did you keep Tahoe Blue?
No. I did see a sticker for a sticker company. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to hit them up because obviously they know how to make stickers. But I will say this, Sebas, to one up you, the biggest loser has to be the people that go into a McDonald's bathroom and key up the
mirror.
I'm like, you are the toilet seat. Like
the toilet seat's worse.
You are the biggest loser in life.
I saw that at a nicer restaurant recently where somebody did that.
You're going nowhere in life.
I mean, how did you even afford this place? If you're the kind of person who's going to carve into the mirror in the restroom at a restaurant, how did you afford this one?
No. You're a loser.
Yeah, you are making the world worse. Nothing about what you do is good in life.
And nobody asked for it.
They'll do it on the screens at the gas pump.
Yes.
You'll see it, you know.
I just got bored.
You're just
carving.
Right,
you're a garbage human being.
Yeah, and making the world garbage.
What do they use to do that by? Like on a mirror? Like what's the tool?
Oh, I don't know.
Like a pocket
glass
knife?
etcher.
Like a regular pocket knife?
Yeah, you could use any pocket knife.
Really?
Swiss Army knife?
Okay.
Pathetic.
All right. 877-44-WOODY.
Hope you die.
Send us a text.
Today, I hope you die painfully.
The Woody Show.
I promise you it wasn't an intentional decision to wake up and choose violence today. I promise. Already we've had some pretty polarizing things come up on the show.
Yeah.
It happens.
Here, I'll start with what we just recently talked about, and that was Gina was talking about the dog and about how the dog's barking and keeping her up and the whole thing. Now, just a little bit of feedback. This is not the back and forth. 100% yes. I wish I had done the board and train thing. Board the dog. We boarded our husky for 8 weeks for training and don't regret it. Night and day difference.
That rules.
And that's what I've heard about that stuff because Gina's having a hard time. And there are places where the dog goes for 2 weeks and then comes back and they do some, other training with you.
Conditioning, yeah.
Right, exactly. But then it's a night and day difference. I've heard nothing but good stuff about that.
Yeah. And I follow all those guys on Instagram.
Yeah. Now here's where I must have missed you saying this.
What?
Did Gina say she took the dog to Chili's?
Gina did not say she took the dog to Chili's.
Okay, because it's a restaurant.
No, we took ourselves to Chili's.
Okay,
and the dog
did not
stayed
take
home.
the dog. Okay, all right.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
All right,
say
I would not put that past her.
Oh, okay.
You did say that you were going to take the dog everywhere.
I was joking. We hardly take her anywhere.
All right, so that we avoided that. Obviously, Sebas rubbing some people the wrong way with his whole take on
I gotta imagine those are
taggers.
losers.
Yeah,
though.
why? Why would that rub anybody the wrong
R-word
way?
idiots.
I think because you threw in murals in the mix.
Well, Greg has said that for years, and I agree. Is that the vast majority of murals are done by, I think, blind disabled toddlers?
Yeah.
I think is how you would say it.
You could say the idea of it's tacky.
I wouldn't be surprised if those words came out of my mouth. But
I agree.
Let's just envision the side of a building. Do I want a mural on it?
If it's done well, yeah.
No, I don't. No, even if it's done well.
Even if it's done well.
Yeah, I don't want
Why?
to. That's just my opinion. You can look at it
but
all
you like
day.
art.
I like art where
And
it belongs,
painting.
on your wall at
I like-
home.
I
when
like
it,
steaks,
when
But
But
too.
I'm saying
choose it.
But I'm saying if the owner of the building,
Mm-hmm.
and especially in a setting where it would make more sense, like an eclectic neighborhood or in
Artsy.
a city center or whatever,
Yeah.
and they decide okay, this big, huge windowless brick side of the building,
And that's why I differentiate murals from tagging. At least murals, like I said, I don't know the word for it. They're sanctioned. They're
Purposeful.
Yeah.
Right.
Commission.
But even
Yeah.
you
Commission,
can
there you
appreciate
go.
a mural that's
Sure.
decided because it's not forced. It's like the owner decided to put that
yes,
there,
I can appreciate.
and they got a person. Well,
And I
unless
can
you're talking to
appreciate-
Sebas, what'd you say? Whatever toddler.
I'm quoting
disabled,
Greg, but I'm
blind.
agreeing.
blind toddler.
Toddler.
A lot of melty faces. A lot of people who when you see a face on a tattoo, how it's often not right.
yeah.
A lot of that on murals going on these
Yeah.
days.
Okay.
I don't question the talent it takes to
Yeah.
do it, especially on that big scale.
But even Jeff, like you said, when it comes to graffiti and tagging, there's a difference.
Big difference.
between-
Like if something's thought out and it's it's that big bubble art and it's colors and layers and again if it speaks to the city, I love it, man. I just think it's so
you
cool.
get
But
a local
just
sports
what's the
hero.
other the version you said where it's just like
Or it's just a quick tag like "See, I'm here." I don't like that
Yeah.
because that doesn't really serve a purpose.
It's garbage.
I get it in the tagger world that you guys are hitting up. I got that. I get it.
I don't
But
get it.
I need something that's gonna bring some life to a boring building. Or then I enjoy it.
See, I understand what Greg's saying. Like if it's just on random places, things where the graffiti's not supposed to be. If there was like, you go to Seattle, there's the gum wall.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But that's kind of
So
been
cool.
now designated. Like, this is the
It's
gum.
also out of the way too.
But what? This is the gum wall. And so that's what people do. So when you put your gum there, and that's what it's for. If they had certain, I don't know, maybe like areas or places where it's like, okay, but
Well,
that
so
kind of
you-
defeats the purpose of the of the
Because
tagging.
the main purpose is look at me.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah,
But
you,
shouldn't it be? Then you turn it into it's like, all right, well, okay, in this area, whatever, go for it, and then may the best graffiti artist tagger win with whatever they end up putting up there. And if it's good, like you said, there's the good stuff, it'll get the attention, and then you've won. It is a look at me.
there is a whole building in Los Angeles that they kind of took over, where it was one piece after another trying to outdo each other, and that
They took a
building
whole
was
high rise over.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Is
whole
that the one you're
high-rise.
talking about?
And it
Yeah.
looks great, by the way.
It's classic.
Yeah, that looks
Awesome.
terrible.
No, I think again, if it's thought out, and again, part of the whole graffiti scene is the rogue part of it and putting it up where it's not supposed to be, especially in cities and downtown areas and that kind of thing. So
Look, I made this
that's
place
part of it.
worse, and they didn't want me to. So and look what I did anyway.
It might be better in some cases.
In 99% of the cases, no. Unless it's like a burned out building, okay, whatever, who cares? But in 99% of the cases, it just looks like garbage. And look, it's the letter L, and it's got 3 colors on it.
Okay,
Awesome.
so
Right.
here's where I've decided that I'll draw my line.
Okay.
Personal property, public property, right?
Right.
So if it's on personal property, I'm absolutely 1,000% against it, in all ways, shapes, and forms, no matter what.
Mhm.
I don't care if it looks good, it's super talented, whoever did it. If it's a piece of property that you've tagged or graffiti that belongs to somebody else, different. If it's public property, then I'm going more with Jeff on
I don't believe
if
you.
it's. Well, no, I mean that you have your. I'm just giving it. It's there's no right or. I mean, like there is.
there's a right.
There is
No,
like
it's
there are
subjective.
laws.
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
there are laws.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but when we're saying like what you are personally okay
so
with.
overpasses, underpasses, all that stuff, totally fine.
What about trains?
Yeah, I was gonna say
trains.
subway.
you know how awesome,
Stores.
how awesome New York City looked in the 70s when every single subway train was just disgusting and filthy with graffiti. That was a great look.
I'm okay with public, not private.
So you're okay with the trains then?
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
I don't think you're thinking this through, or you're trying to
So,
pander
like,
to
I'm not.
Jeff,
The good news is I'm not legislating.
You're not.
Like
That is very
nothing.
good news.
No matter what I say here, nothing changes. It's just, we're just talking about the difference of opinion or
Yeah.
like the take on.
So when
the,
you sit
on
down
the
on
subject.
you go to your favorite city, New York City. You sit down and you'd like to sit on a seat that's just got crap scrawled all over
See,
it.
like New
That's
York,
not-
I
That's public
kind of
property.
see.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but I kind of see like a city like New York where,
It's the charm of it.
It's character.
well, to a like that whole like urban landscape. There's like it's part of. I don't know.
Living in an urban
It's funny,
setting.
It fits.
You go to Tokyo, you don't see any of that.
Okay,
It's the
No.
strangest thing.
Sebas, what about this? What about, and I'm sure you don't like this part of town anyway, but what about like a super artsy part enclave that's supposed to be artsy and coffee shops and
Vegas
there's
has
murals?
that. Miami
Yeah.
has that.
Does that get a pass because that they're creating that atmosphere for that block or whatever?
Typically, that goes to the first part we said, where typically that's commissioned.
Right, but you still have to look at it.
Okay, I'm also adding another wrinkle to my set of rules on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has to be within city limits.
Oh, within
Like,
city
you,
No
limits.
unincorporated?
you leave that stuff in the city. That doesn't go to this. That's not what the suburbs are for.
Oh, okay.
The suburbs aren't for graffiti and tagging and things like that. Like that's like city urban landscape
Part of it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody on the text point says Greg and Sebas seem to hate cities, so this tracks.
No,
we
I
would
just
hate them
gave you-
less if they weren't dumpy.
I just gave you the great example of Tokyo. Shout out to Japan.
Yep.
Where by the way, it was that was the other part of New York in the 70s and 80s, which is well documented. That once you start it's the broken windows theory, which is
Yeah.
a broken windows law, by the way. It rules. It's real life. Once you start allowing the element of I'm going to just come on this train and start tagging it up with my marker or my spray can, that leads to general no goodery. Let's say
Not no good.
hooliganism.
No goodery.
Hooliganism.
It starts to fall.
Which
of the area,
it just starts to fall again. Which you don't have. Then people are playing their eating on the train. Then they're playing the loud music on the train. Then they're fighting on the train. Then you get what's his face with his gun on the train. That doesn't happen in Tokyo. or modern
Yeah,
New York
it's
City is
pretty
much.
clean, yeah.
You want the cleaner, nicer city. Just because you're in a city doesn't mean it has to
No,
be
I
full
want
of garbage
it
and
dumpy. I want you to just
a-holes.
spray paint whatever you want, so long as it's public property.
Yeah. So, and you know what, Greg? It's the culture.
Yeah.
We're
Yes,
adding to
Jeff
the feel
Garcia.
of the city.
Again, Sebas, agree with you on the tagging, the etching of the glass, the writing on the, on the toilet seats. That's all like just dumb nonsense. But I like the artsier stuff. I like when people actually try.
Fine, go for it. Have them go do it anywhere they want, but not on anything public.
How about your garage door?
I'm down. I'm down. Let's go.
Well, see, that's the private property thing. And if he decided, then okay, fine. As long as it's within the limits of the homeowners association.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all totally
Which again,
down.
that's a suburbs thing, which you wouldn't have that in the suburbs.
And imagine if Greg was your neighbor
Oh.
and he saw
You'd never hear the
Oh
end of
my
it.
God.
Greg would
Saw
be
graffiti?
fuming
Oh, I know.
on
Can you
somebody's garage
imagine having
door.
a neighbor who wants things nice? God,
Decent.
that would be a nightmare.
Greg would be
Nightmare.
pacing in his house.
877-44
As you should
Woody.
be.
You should send us a text if you'd like over to 22987. Speaking of the subway, Gina has one of those subway takes
Oh, yes.
that she wanted to bring up.
Possibly the most controversial of all time.
Yeah. Now this could lead nicely into a follow-up that we also have coming up for you. Where remember when Sebas went out for Pride and the final question to the people he was talking to was, "Can I get a BJ?"
Right. It was surprising.
And he struck out.
A proud BJ.
Meanwhile, he just told us a story about how he was propositioned on the street
By a methed out prostitute of some sort.
while he was destroying somebody else's personal property.
No. By the way, I double checked on that. What I'm doing is not only within the law; it is encouraged.
Is it?
Yes, I did some more research.
It's encouraged.
I did some more research
see.
and reading, and it is highly encouraged, actually. And I know my lawyer said differently, but because he wants to keep me out of trouble, which is smart. Again,
Now, how would that why would there be trouble if it's something that's encouraged?
well, because the only thing is that, let's say we're talking about in this case, someone has stapled or taped or chained a sign for their psychic shop to a public utility pole. There's a possibility you could damage the pole. But I'm not doing anything like that whatsoever. That's not an issue. So that's where they're like, okay, just don't bother with it because you might damage something.
You might damage the pole by removing a sign.
Exactly. So
All right.
that's the super safe version advice. But
Anyway.
but people love what I'm doing, and it is encouraged by the city.
They do love it. So Sebas went out and was asking these dudes at Pride, could he get a BJ? Struck out with all of them. We figured, like, well, you know what? Maybe he's just not. Maybe he needs to be dressed for success.
Right.
or-
Different time of day, different dress. And
Yeah,
Greg,
yeah,
Greg
yeah.
gave me some pointers.
Yeah, so Greg gave him some pointers, like things to hey, maybe think of or consider when
You can't present as just 1,000% nuclear or hetero. all
Right.
the
It's hard for
time.
him, I know.
The Woody Show.
All right, welcome back. Well, we've created a couple arguments this morning. Now, this is another thing that's up for debate. Like I said, it goes nicely into our part number 2, our follow-up, I guess,
A revamp.
with what do they call a redemption?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, they used to do that with what's his name, Tosh.0,
Yeah,
the
right.
web redemption.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so it was Sebas, going out for Pride, seeing if he can get any of those guys to, agree. Whether he'd go through with it or not, I guess we would never know because he struck out. Everybody said
Yeah.
no.
No mouth party.
Yeah. But Gina likes that account, Subway Takes.
Love it. It's the host Kareem Rahman. He has random people on comics or actors or whoever to give their hot take on any subject.
Where did that guy come from?
I don't know. I don't think he's a stand-up.
Because he's built quite a big business.
Dude, absolutely.
He's got the Subway Takes thing. I think he's got a couple other ones too. He's making dumb money just doing social media stuff.
That was like a lightning in a bottle because everybody loves this.
Yeah,
How do
and
you
then
get all these people on his show? Or how do you get all these views, Venice?
I don't know. Interview famous people.
Well, no, but it wasn't. No, but it didn't start that way. It wasn't even about famous
It's mostly
people. He
underground
started.
comic.
Yeah, he started just with regular people
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
subway
And then
or
you
whatever.
Interview a famous person, it gets bigger.
And then
bigger.
everybody wants to be
Yeah,
interviewed.
but he
So-
was doing this whole presentation on a like a business summit or something,
Oh.
and he was talking about his business.
I had no idea.
It's insane, how many people's got working for him.
He
and
used to
all-
work for Vice.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say, where the hell did this guy
Yeah.
come from?
Well, he had this dude on, Cameron Roberts, maybe an actor, and he has very strong feelings about a sexual act, and I've got to hear what you guys think of this.
Okay.
So what's your take?
Hand over blowjobs. Come on.
You're so excited.
Because it's true. I think there's a notion that all men want is to get their sucked, and I'm here to say that I think that notion is a little bit blown out of, no pun intended,
It's blown out of proportion. Well, here's what I'll say. I feel like because of pop culture, they have made you believe that the blow is more important than the hand.
Yes.
But I believe that the best hand is better than the best blow.
Because you can be
For
close
sure.
to someone and their face can be with you and you
Can't kiss someone while you're getting a blow.
Yes! And kissing is like what everybody wants at the end of the day.
What?
Don't we all just want to kiss?
I want to bring back the H Day.
I think this summer could be that.
Summer of H Day.
Are
Okay.
these
Thoughts,
two
gentlemen?
straight guys talking?
These are two straight guys.
No, this is what stupid theater kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like it. 100%.
Yep.
Works.
So
Works.
I 1000% disagree.
Yeah.
A
Well,
1000%.
I always thought guys would disagree because you're like, you have a hand.
Okay, so HJ, so a hand versus a mouth party.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at this the same way as I look at transportation, bikes, and cars. Okay? Hand was fine when you were a certain age and, you know, you were like a kid and, you know, whatever. Fine.
Your choices were limited.
Correct. But then you graduated. You graduated to the mouth party or actual intercourse. And then at that point, there's no going back to hand.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like kind of mixing it up here and there, like in the process of, you know, more things happening. But for that to be the one and only standalone thing, I use the example with the bike. Like bikes are fine to use for a method of transportation until you're old enough to drive.
Then no more bike.
Because then when you see, unless it's for exercise or people are part of like a cycling, you know, club or something, and they're doing things that way. But then when that's your method of transportation, after you're old enough to have, you see like an adult on a BMX bike, like it looks weird at that point.
Yeah. And I was wondering
So
what
disagree.
what their big takeaway was going to be, and I did not expect to see that it's so you could kiss.
No,
I
that's
didn't
the
see
other
that
thing.
coming.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's so unimportant.
Yeah,
at this
agree.
stage.
Agree.
I 75% agree.
Ooh.
And I think maybe it's an age thing, but my analogy is not a bike and a car. It's more like after a dinner, you have like a cup of coffee or a drink, and it just kind of makes you, it puts a period at the end of the sentence. It makes you feel good to have that after dinner coffee or something. You start with the mouth party, but you finish like the last minute or so, finish with the hand.
Really?
Yeah, but I think the
Oh.
only reason you
Yeah.
agree, Greg, is because you're dealing with other dudes that know how to do it.
Yeah, that's also an issue.
But wait,
Probably
why? So wait,
a huge thing.
Why
You're
that order?
Totally
Greg?
right.
Like, why
Because
would it
you-
start with the hand and then finish
No,
with the
No,
mouth?
other way.
Other way around. Start with the.
Or start with the mouth. Why wouldn't it start with the hand and then finish with the mouth?
You know, maybe it's just physiology. I don't know.
Yeah.
The mouth is it's a good a good launching pad. It
It's
just
a-
it's an immediate.
It's a good landing
It
spot,
gets you
really.
immediately in the mood, and then you finish with the hand. And Menace, I totally agree with you. It's because it's two dudes.
And that's goes to the argument that we've always made when it comes to fellatio, that it should be gay guys teaching women. Because
yes.
you see in the movie, it's
The
like
age-old
some-
thing where women say, "I'm
Andy
so
Dick.
good at it."
I'm the best.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then why do you insist on a female gynecologist? Because she knows your body.
Yeah.
Well, I think when women are very braggadocious about like how good they are at it, it's like positive reinforcement with children. Like, oh wow, you did
Good job.
because you encourage them that they'll keep doing it because they're like,
Right.
oh, like a positive reinforcement with animals. You're training a dog
Conditioning.
to do whatever. You give them that little bit. Oh, good job. You give them that little treat, and
Right.
And what do you know? Next time they're going to be like, oh man, I'm really good at rolling over.
And
What? Check this out. Tells the other dogs. Check this
True.
out. I'm really good at rolling over. Tells all the dogs.
And Gina, you posed the question too, like, why would a hand be just as good? You have your own hand.
Yeah.
But if your shoulder was achy and you used your left hand to rub
True.
it.
It's
but
better if somebody else does
If
it.
I rubbed it, it might feel better than if you just sat there and rubbed your own
I know
shoulder.
you're right. I mean, as a female, I think some would agree that I wish they were right. Even though I have like borderline carpal tunnel right now, I think it's easier to hand it out than, you know.
Right.
Really?
Yes.
That's easier.
in some
I
ways.
would think like for a
Yeah.
guy like
More
I think
involved.
a
Mouth
dude
parties are more involved.
Yeah.
I think a dude will wrap it up faster with the mouth
with the
than
mouth.
than with the hand. So like for you, like if it's a time thing, how much time do I want to spend
That's
doing it?
true.
I mean, you could really burn yourself out. That forearm be burning.
Yeah, you look like Popeye.
You know,
I'll say
after a while.
one factor that's not been addressed yet, and again, not applicable in guy stuff here, Greg, is that once a lady uses the mouth is now off limits for other things.
Huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
After the fact.
Like you're not going to kiss her after.
Right.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
If they do, they're gay.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you mean? Are you serious?
It's not
Yeah,
still in her mouth.
It doesn't matter.
yeah, no, yeah, it's
Really?
the-
I never thought about it.
So that's while I disagree, and both those guys are awful, and I hate
Like
them.
if somebody's
that's-
had garlic.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
this smells chlorinated.
Right. Yeah. Once
I'm
that,
not currently eating garlic, but yeah.
So to their whole kissing thing, there's an angle they aren't considering that it ruins it for the rest of the I don't know until.
All right, so I say disagree. Greg, really, it sounds like you say more agree. For looking at it from a percentage standpoint, you're
agree.
You're agree.
Yeah.
Menace,
I disagree.
disagree.
Yeah.
Seabass,
Yeah, disagree, and I hate both of them.
Yeah.
Jeff G.
Second.
I'm not picky. I'll take either or anytime.
Yeah, but if you
If I had to pick one, mouth party.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah. I mean, interesting discussion
And that they-
/ take.
And that they both were so on board with it.
All right, so the last time that Seabass went out, it was during Pride Month, and he was asking the fellas a number of questions. Last one being, can I get a BJ?
Because it's been offered before.
Yeah.
Greg said and I've observed it's basically a freebie
It's very easy.
Yeah.
during that time of year.
So easy.
And he struck out. He struck
Shocking.
out. Didn't get one taker. Although they told him at the time.
You
they
could.
said, yeah, you could. I'm sure there's some people here, and we figured, you know what? Maybe it was a combination of another.
Well, yeah, it was during the middle of the
the
day.
presentation, the
Right.
time of
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, the vibes were off.
yeah.
It wasn't a sexy vibe.
Yeah. So, what kind of advice did you give Seabass, Greg? You gave him some advice.
Yeah, just to maybe, first of all, dress differently, because you don't want to just kind of be, for lack of a better term, generic, like just
Ew.
dress a little bit more flashy.
Were you wearing
flair.
like your long sleeve performance T-shirt and like your athletic shorts?
gym shorts?
Yeah,
Exactly.
The first time. The second time, I got like a not a cutoff, but a sleeveless shirt.
Ooh.
I got some shorter, tighter, like running shorts with a liner that kind of just peeks out the bottom, so you can say,
Oh.
then a pink bow, and I didn't
They're
go that
into
obvious,
that.
but at least a little more like sporty, and I went out after dark. People been
Oh, yeah,
drinking, all that kind of stuff. It was still the end of Pride, so people were still they wanted to be proud of who they were, and that's where I found this next group of folks to try to see could I get a BJ, please. This first guy Nathan,
Somebody help me.
he had just gone Lucky to a special appearance by the band Cat's Eye.
What? No way.
Yes, we'll play some
Cat's
of
Eye,
their,
pinkies up, fool.
Who?
Cat's Eye.
It's a
Who's Cat's Eye?
K-pop.
Woody, Cat's Eye.
play that second clip there.
I have no
That's one of their songs, Pinky Up. That is those.
Okay, so you use this for your Instagram videos.
Never heard it.
Yeah, this is like K-pop.
Like nobody puts this on otherwise, right? Just for like driving.
Cat's Eye, they're big, man.
They are big.
They just played at Coachella.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So did 400 other bands.
And Gina, people are gonna hate on you because Cat's Eye is not actually K-pop.
It's not?
They're more internet.
Yeah, well, they're not from Korea.
yeah.
Where
so
are they from?
America.
Whatever, everywhere.
Oh.
So
They're A-pop.
Nathan, he's high off Cat's Eye. So I thought, okay, this is great. He's in a good mood. Let's find out.
Oh my God, we just saw Cat's Eye. Megan, Laura, and Daniela came in.
And they were here for a special Pride performance, I guess.
Yeah, they were here to celebrate their Pinky Up Pride performance, I guess. Not even a performance, just an event, to celebrate Pride.
And what do we love about Cat's Eye so much?
The diversity and the message that they stand for.
Yeah.
Which, for folks who don't know, that is
Fun
Oh.
and just love and creativity and passion. Yeah.
So is this a good way to end Pride for you guys?
This is the best way to keep it going. The Pride is forever. Yeah.
Do you think I could get a BJ?
Interesting.
hard
interesting.
pivot now.
I have another question.
Okay, cool. So Cat's Eye.
Quick
got it.
follow-up.
All right.
Love, fun, creativity.
By the way, they're for fun and creativity and diversity.
Yeah.
That's
What
their
an
message.
Yeah, what an interesting
Yeah.
band. It's so
Now,
different.
here's a really dumb question. When you say, hey, can I get a BJ? Do they understand that you're asking, hey, can I get a BJ from you?
Well, that's where the follow up comes in. Sometimes they get that message, sometimes
Okay.
they don't, and I try to kind of
Steer it.
yeah,
towards that.
exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think I could get a BJ?
If you ask nicely, maybe.
Pretty please.
Oh my God.
Pretty
Okay.
So, Greg, to answer your question,
Yeah.
if he tries to because you could tell he was like, oh, maybe not you, but I was
Just
like,
because you said it so
If you
cute.
ask
Yeah.
nicely,
Yeah.
he's gonna say yes. He liked that.
Yeah.
I did exactly what he wanted.
He loved the begging.
Yeah.
Do you think I could get a BJ?
If you ask nicely, maybe.
Pretty please.
Almost worked, but it takes a little more effort than that.
Pretty please.
The amount of pretties don't suffice the need for practice.
What?
Like, do I have to get on one knee?
Maybe later.
Nice.
He's just not that into you.
Yeah, he said no about 5 different ways.
But he was sweet about it.
I was like,
He was playful.
Yeah, he was. He's being cute.
Damn,
He's being
dog.
cute.
I thought he would have just been, like melted at the pretty please.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's okay. That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
you-
nice.
no means no. In his case, maybe means no.
Right.
Yeah.
If you say it differently.
Yeah, it's like when you ask your mom for candy. She's like, ask your father, or maybe later. We'll see. You
Yeah,
know,
that's a no.
That's a no.
Yeah, that's a no.
Darn it, Nathan.
All right, dude. Well, the redemption so far not so great.
Strike one.
This next guy, his name is Brett Hugh, and he is doing something I've actually never seen before. Because when you go to a lot of gay bars, they have go-go dancers. We've heard about these guys. They're up on the tables. They're earning money. They're in their underwear. Well, he is just go-go dancing on the street.
Oh.
He's got a big sign behind him. He's playing music. So he's basically doing like a street performer go-go dancer thing.
A freelance go-go dancer.
Yeah, I've never seen a freelance
No.
one before. So maybe since he's out there hustling for some cash, maybe I can get something from him.
Brett Who at Brett Hugh 46 on Instagram. What has Pride been like this month in your experience?
Oh, Pride has been excellent, and I started busking here just for Pride.
You're calling yourself the homo disco go-go weirdo. What's your costume for go-go dancing?
I just wear underwear. That's what go-go dancers do.
Yeah, say you have a nice body. You're very thin and lean. Dancer's body.
That's not the go-go dancer body, though. Everybody there's like a hunk or whatever.
I want like muscle boy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you think I could get a BJ?
No, he already kind of sounds like he's not feeling
Yeah,
it.
and he seems busy.
Yeah,
He's got work to do.
I will
trying
say
to
this.
make money.
I waited till he didn't have a crowd, which was always. And I complimented him. I said, "You're thin," and yeah, he's right. When you go, every go-go dancer I've ever seen has been like a big beefcake guy. He's a male stripper type, and he's just more
Broad
like a
shoulders.
thin, like kind of
Twink?
twinkie. Yeah,
But he's busking.
yeah. I was being nice to him, and maybe he could have said, "Hey, if you want to make a donation."
And
Yeah.
business,
Yeah.
business
I'm
is
thinking.
slow.
Yeah,
Yeah, donation.
I'm not getting a yes vibe from this.
No.
Really?
I'm a go-go dancing homo who's business only.
Greg?
Yeah, he's focused on his career.
Yeah, what's the movie
Maybe I'm
says?
just being too optimistic because I'm saying yes to all of them, but I'm gonna say Brett says yes.
Yeah, if you buy him groceries.
Yep. All right. Let's find out.
Do you think I could get a BJ?
Well, I'm not. Are you saying like in a bar or like cruising the street or?
What about right now? You think I get one?
Right now, I must be honest, it's doubtful. I don't know. Well, I mean, like, it's so light here. You don't want to get it right here, right?
Oh, I see what you. Wink, wink, wink.
Okay.
Okay, was
No.
this
That's a veiled yes.
was this George Takei?
Yeah. I don't,
Maybe his grandson.
I didn't read it that way.
Really? I took that
Yeah.
as well. If you have a place for us to go.
No, he's saying more like if you want to go find somebody who will do it, they probably won't do it in the broad daylight.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he really understood that he was being asked a question like, would he give
That's what I
Sebas
was
the mouth
thinking.
party?
I
He goes,
also
well,
think
no,
he's
I think
being
it is
polite.
possible
That somebody.
blah 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 blah, and then it is kind of too light here in this area.
I think Gina's got the right. His body language, his voice was like, well, okay, I'm sure you could eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do they hate you so much, Sebas?
I know.
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to like be a wingman. Like,
Well,
come
so what-
on, Brett.
What I did, Menace, is I said, well, these guys are both too young and too cute. I got to go for like the older weirdo by himself.
You got to go mudding.
Good call.
Yeah.
So this
Tyler does it all the time.
yeah, he's big old milk moms. I need like the old creepy gay guy. I need the Mike the Show Killer Kaplan of
Oh, you mean
yeah.
really
Yeah.
old?
like dead, senile old.
yeah.
Crazy old.
Like our old boss, who's a disgusting old gay man.
Jeez.
Well into his 70s now, I
I
believe.
probably.
Jeez.
Wow.
Who found out of the industry. I need that kind of old.
Wow. Can barely walk old.
Yeah, like
decrepit.
I like how Sebas continues to troll the show killer, even though he's not even around to hear it. Or
he doesn't even work in the industry anymore because nobody wants him.
It's pleasurable.
He's even in death, he's picking a fight.
That being said, Robert was
age.
not really that old and disgusting. Robert was a nice man in his 50s, so I figured maybe I can get something from him.
What have you seen at Pride this year?
I saw a lot of straight people, gay people, good-looking guys, and a lot of people having fun. And it wasn't that cold, actually, this year.
Well, Pride being in June, that helps a lot, right?
Yeah, it does. And then when there's a lot of people, when there's a lot of people out, the body warms, so.
A lot of rubbing and touching and...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of bodies and heat, do you think I could get a BJ?
Wow. Your approach.
Yeah, it is
strong.
They're giving me all the openings. You just got to use
I
it.
swear, when I go to these things to record, I have to turn them down from wanting. I don't know what the issue with you.
Well,
is.
I think, like I said, it's not like I haven't been propositioned for. I've had my crotch tugged and touched and butt rubbed and it's all happened.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because they like the hard to get.
Right.
You're playing hard to get.
They want to flip me.
Yeah,
and you're not.
But when
hard
you're
to get.
out there, just putting it out there,
really going
so
over
direct.
No,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Odd.
I appreciate that you took a variety of people and went to a Kaplan era old guy.
Well, I like Kaplan's son because he's in his 50s.
Oh, that's true. Legally. I'm going to say yes again.
Oh, man. Greg, the forever optimist. Yep.
Just got to be.
You know
I'm
what?
still feeling no.
This guy, he seemed like a nice guy. He would do it just to be neighborly. I'm going to say yes, too.
Just to be
Yeah,
neighborly.
just to be polite.
And welcoming.
Yeah.
Right. Like you said, I see all kinds of people here, straight, gay, whatever.
Menace.
Yeah, I'm saying with the older gays, there's no F's given. So, straight up, he's going to do it.
All right.
Do you think I could get a BJ?
Yeah, why not?
Yep.
You've got to be yourself and try to, approach guys and stuff like that. I don't always approach guys because I don't think I'm great looking, so.
There's all kinds of guys that aren't great looking. I'm not great looking.
Get a hug?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, very nice.
Nice, and you're a good guy, too.
Oh, thank you, Robert. It's very sweet of you.
There's a lot of nice people on here.
Yeah.
See, that is a resounding yes.
He just wanted to be sisters.
That was, hey, let's wait till the microphone's off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally.
I mean,
He
how was
asked
it?
me for the hug and tells me how good I am.
So how do you say goodbye? You just, I take care. Bye.
He asked me, well,
Did he pursue it?
I said, he's like, oh man, so are you gonna be out here for a while? It's like, yeah, well, I got to keep working. I got to do a few more interviews. He's like, all right, I'll be around.
And then you vape.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
ghosted him.
as much as I'm still 1,000% hetero, so I just couldn't accept it. I don't think I could get aroused, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
When you're this straight,
We don't know if you
Right,
try.
yeah. When you're that nuclear hetero.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But I got a yes.
he got that
did.
yes.
You got a happy yes.
Right? Yeah. It was really
So
worked
it's
for
like
it. but-
1 for 6, give it over
Yeah.
in total.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, thank you very much, Sebas.
We out here.
Woody Show.
All right. What about the Cheers and Jeers? Greg Gorey.
My Cheers is super but I bought one food item and I ate it all weekend long. I even sent a photo to Gina. Chopped liver.
Chopped liver.
Oh my God. I had this bizarre desire to get genuine Jewish deli chopped liver. So I picked that up a few days ago in a huge container and I ate it for 2 days.
I mean, the name is even unappealing.
So
Chop liver.
good. I'm I'm renewed in my addiction for it. I'm going to do it every week.
Oh, wow.
So good.
Doesn't that stink up your house when you cook it?
I don't
You
know.
don't cook
I
it.
didn't cook it at home. I just bought it
And
at
also
the
just
deli.
do yourself a favor and don't look up the fat content.
I know. It's
That's why it's so good.
It's probably
Can you
so fattening.
Chopped liver is of it's like a pate almost, right?
Yes.
Yes, and you had a choice between chicken and beef. I went with beef. Normally, I'll eat the chicken one, but this was the beef one.
Liver and onions is different. That's like slices.
Yeah,
right.
that's like a
this
slab.
This is like
It's like pate.
Pate,
And
it's
you had it
got
on crackers?
egg, and I put it on a baguette. Oh, and it's like, what am I going to do for dinner? Oh, that again. What am I going to do for lunch? That again. What am I going to do for dinner the next night? That again.
And you goof on me for circus peanuts.
Absolutely.
because
Chopped liver.
Absolutely.
That's a delicacy.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How does?
How does he always have the worst analogies?
No,
Greg?
it's just disgusting. That's disgusting.
It is not disgusting at all.
Chopped organ.
It's
fantastic.
Organ meat.
It's a deli staple and has been for hundreds of
It's
years.
very rich
it-
pate.
Circus peanuts have been a candy for years.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah, one has nothing to do with the other.
Scorpions on a stick.
That too.
Circus peanuts, which, by the way, we have a bag in studio if you want to have some, Greg.
No, thank you.
We do?
They are relegated.
Oh, nice.
Guess what aisle I found these in? The checkout aisle next to the Snickers and the peanut
the
M&Ms.
Erewhon?
Well, where else would they be?
No, they were in the back literally next to the Mary Jane, like the old little, and next to the Werther's Original.
Oh, well,
they were in
that's
the
where they
old
belong.
people candy
The
section
hard
of the
candies?
Dollar Tree.
Good. Gross. But anyway,
stale.
Jeers.
Oh, stale. I know.
Chopped liver. Yum, 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 yum. My Jeers, and I need Jeff to back me up on this. Jeff,
Yes.
I have another ghost.
You do.
I told you just recently that we
Yes.
don't have a current ghost.
You work with insane people?
So then in my closet, we have this walk-in closet. My section's on the left, Mario's on the right, and then there's this big open space right in the middle. The other day, I walk into the closet, and one of Mario's hats, one of his baseball caps, which is normally on a shelf behind some clothing, was on the floor in the middle of the closet.
No way.
Gina, would I live like that?
No,
Would
please.
either of us live like that?
That is cattywampus of the highest order.
Yeah, here's a hat. Let's just throw it on
You
the
would
floor.
never.
No way in hell would that ever happen. So I walk into the closet and I see his hat on the floor. I pick it up, put it on the shelf behind a stack of T-shirts where it normally goes, go to the family room and said, why was your hat on the middle of the floor of the closet? It wasn't. And I said, well, we have another ghost then. That's the only explanation, another piece of proof for
So
it.
you had a previous ghost at your previous residence,
Right.
and then, do you think it followed you here because it likes you? Or?
No, because we've been in this house for 5 years and not one thing
not
has
one thing.
happened until we were recently talking about ghosts.
Yes.
And now we have one.
Could it be something way more terrifying? Could it be a critter?
No.
Okay.
Pick up a hat off the shelf.
Maybe
of the
Mario
closet
dropped it and he
This
didn't
would
want
be
to
fun
get
if I
beat.
thought Greg was just being silly.
No.
You know, but the fact that he honestly believes it.
No,
He honestly believes that this is a ghost that did this.
I don't know what else it could be. It's certainly not a critter, or it's not one of us forgetting, oh, I left my hat on the floor.
Or Mario gaslighting you.
No.
I believe it too. We have one in our house, and I say it all the time. I believe it. I believe you, Greg, and maybe it just likes you and followed you, or it's maybe a new resident.
Yours recently opened a door, right?
Yes. Unlock the door, Woody. I swear to God.
Hand
swear.
opened it.
I'm anal about locking the doors, right? And
Okay.
I do it all the time. So I lock the doors. I go back into the bedroom, do some stuff. I come back. It's unlocked. I was the only person home
You
besides
didn't
the
by
dogs.
chance.
won't
Every
even
single
look at you.
time,
Every
without
time.
fail, you remember to lock the door.
Correct.
Every single time.
There's no one else that lives there.
And
so-
then the next time,
No one was home.
It was open.
And the next time it was open.
Yep.
Unlocked or open?
Well, therefore,
It
ghosts.
was,
Got
it was unlocked, and then it propped itself
There we
open.
go.
I'm glad you've come around, Woody, because what else could it be?
Yep.
We
I'm
would not
telling you.
leave a baseball hat in the middle of a floor.
I know, disgusting.
Woody, you won't even make eye contact with them.
I love Greg, and I want to, I want to love and believe in the things that he believes in. I just
There's no other explanation.
there's got to be another
There's
one.
not.
Like I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Like I said,
All right.
Mario dropped it. He just didn't want to get beat by Greg
No
for saying that he left.
way.
I mean, someone died in my house, Woody.
Way.
Yep.
Legit
Okay.
died.
I believe that happened.
Right.
Yep.
So therefore,
like
it opens
ghost?
the doors.
We did.
Okay.
Haven't crossed over.
Look, there's no
Maybe.
other explanation.
maybe they
for
haven't
it.
got to the
maybe.
crossroads with Bone Thugs and
They
Harmony.
made,
yet.
Right,
they
yeah,
made
yeah.
a movie about it called Ghost. Come on, people.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no other
I have
reasoning for this.
unfinished business.
I think you mean documentary, Sebas.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly.
We've all seen Beetlejuice.
And Beetlejuice.
Look, you know me, Woody.
I do.
Would
He is in such crisis
would
right
either
now.
of us take a hat off and, oh, you know what? I'll just put it in the middle of the floor. No
And walk away.
way.
This is a guy who can't even drink his coffee knowing that his bed isn't made.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it could have fallen off that shelf.
No, it's behind. It's no, it
Like when
cannot.
Okay.
If the shelf was at a complete angle and was covered in slippery substance, maybe. Like if we lubed,
Covered in butter.
like if we
That
put
to me
lube on
sound-
the shelf.
That to me sounds more reasonable than Ghost did it.
Is it possible that you, one or both of you, are sleep messy?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, put your hand up if you've never done ecstasy and you believe in ghosts.
I've done ecstasy twice.
Sammy.
I've never done
twice.
ecstasy.
I've never
and
done
I
it.
believe in ghosts.
Me too.
Whoa.
Same.
I'm the opposite.
All right.
Like, Sammy, there's no other explanation for a hat in the middle of a floor.
Okay.
No, there's not. The
That's
ghost
not-
threw it there.
Right.
He wants you to
Thank
know
you.
that he's there.
Right.
Okay,
Thank you.
Menace, alternate. Raise your hand if you read a single book in high school and believe in ghosts.
All the
Greg,
hands are
just
down.
Greg.
One single. I've read more than one book.
But he failed the ecstasy test.
Yeah.
No, I have done that twice
Sammy did not raise her hand.
in my life.
Not a whole book. They had cliff notes. Thank you. I did Mullen reports.
Thank you.
Wow, why is Sammy getting shrapnel for the proof of ghosts?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like
That's rude.
Yeah, jerk.
Like if it's somebody I didn't care about, who believed that kind of thing.
You
like,
believe circus peanuts are good. I feel the same.
Well, that's
I
just a
get it.
taste. That's just a taste
I
thing.
get it.
That's a preference.
Well,
That's a
no,
preference.
That's a
Greg,
preference.
Greg, I'm going to give you a better one. He's superstitious.
Well, here it's like if
Yeah.
somebody,
That's true.
it's like when somebody you know and love tells you they're a flat earther,
That I
right? Is that a decent analogy,
see what you're
Sebas?
I think that's
saying.
good. Yes.
I
yes.
see
Thank
what
you.
you're saying.
It's a science denial of sorts.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, somebody has another idea, and this scares me more than critters. It could be a frogger. Do you know what a frogger is?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
They would be so dead in my
These
house.
are people that secretly live in your house.
They sneak into your house and like live in the attic.
I
without
believe
you
that
knowing.
more than the ghost.
Me too.
I believe there's a person living in Greg's
Me
house that he's
too.
unaware of more than I
Let's
believe that a
find out.
ghost did anything with his hat.
We do have like an attic-y crawl space
I'd be
type
way
thing.
more afraid of that than a ghost.
Yeah.
Somebody living in my house that I didn't know about.
Although the entrance to it is hidden, and we had a home inspection once; they couldn't even find it.
And
really?
And the way that I feel about ghosts, the idea of them, is how Gina talks about things like there's things that she wants to.
I wish.
Yeah.
I'd love to see an alien or a ghost. I'd love for them to come to me, but they never do.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Woody, how do you feel about like psychic mediums? Anybody in the room believe
Sammy's
that they?
a big fan.
No.
Yeah,
Sammy.
I
Sammy
am
does.
too.
Yeah,
I
I
am
think they're
too.
fun, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have knowledge that
What?
we don't have. Yeah,
Based on what?
I don't know. I mean, we used to have one on the other show I was on, and this guy would nail it. And it's not crap that I would have on my social media or anywhere where he can get like this
Sebas.
guy
We
was
gotta have him.
great.
We had one in a while ago, and he was real good. He knew everything about me that I told him was true. That was a total lie, and he was like, "Oh yeah, absolutely, yep."
That was
That was
tarot.
See,
that's
that's
different.
different.
Than
That's
he's
different.
saying psychic medium.
Yeah.
Psychic
Those are
medium's
different
different. They get you. They have an ability to see things beyond.
So how does not Dr. Oz, what's his name, Oz Perlman, does the exact same thing with, pin
As a mentalist.
right? Yeah, because they're using techniques and tricks called cold reading.
Well, good for him.
Awesome.
He makes a lot of money doing it.
No, I'm saying
which
that
is
would explain like how he was able to say things
He
to you
could,
that
but it
made
was
you believe
very
that he was seeing
specific.
beyond.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah, it
seeing
was
an
very
R.
specific information about my sister that had passed away that nobody in the room knew. He had no idea. I've never made that public knowledge at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go to a man. There's a man who's dead now named James Randi, and he's been debunking, or he was debunking these things for decades and decades and decades. And just look him up, and he'll tell you no offense, but he'll tell you that you're being fooled.
Well, maybe he found the one
Well,
wrong
I think part of it.
They want to believe.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
like you
understand
want,
that,
like
but
you want to
yeah.
believe in.
I want to
ghosts.
believe. I just haven't. I don't have any knowledge of it.
I wouldn't mind believing,
Yeah.
but I can't make any common sense out of it, and I've never witnessed or experienced like something like Greg's talking about.
Definitive proof, yeah.
Yeah, like where like Greg says, "Oh," and all of a sudden something was thrown across the room.
See, to me, it's offensive.
Did you
that
see it?
No,
You saw
I didn't
it
have
go
to
across
see it.
the room.
No, I was in another room, and I went. The music stopped, and I went into the bedroom, and the speakers had been pulled away from the nightstand and was in the middle of the floor.
I just find that like impossible to believe.
I know.
Wow.
Why would I lie about that? Am I getting paid by some
I don't know.
Big ghost?
See, that's the part I don't know.
Like the remake of Poltergeist or something?
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to Greg's new ghost.
I have a new ghost.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm not. Can we get a name from him, Greg? Can you do a seance or something?
Whatever. Yeah.
Let's do a seance.
That would be amazing.
Let's go. We could do that.
All right. 877-44-WOODY. Text over to 22987. More Woody shows next.